ça va? Bonjour mes amis, comment ça va?
Richmond School District offers a variety of program options for kindergarten, and one of them is our highly sought-after French Immersion program. Students come to the French Immersion program and experience 100% French language instruction for 3 years, kindergarten, grade 1, and grade 2. And then from their 3 to 7, they are doing 80% French, and then that fades out through to grade 12, where there is their one key component French Immersion course that they require for their double dogwood.
Our French immersion approach, it presents itself in all curriculum areas. That language is folded into our math learning. We're learning our math and French. We're touching our art subjects and different techniques and colors. We're learning in science. We're learning all the vocabulary around those subject areas. It's just so incredible to see where they begin at the start and how much they grow to the end of the year.
Pour jouer. Over.
A positive impact that the French Immersion program has for our learners is that it adds in a challenge and it helps students to build resilience in their learning while also being supported throughout the program.
Children are very resilient and they're very adaptive, and they notice very quickly that it's a French environment when they come to school. So I want my students to feel like they can access the language and be joyful in the program. I actually teach with gestures and actions. I try to pair up actions with French words. Rather than speaking English, I'll remind them of the action. So I'll say, comment ça va? And they'll say, ça va bien. And every single day I get to hear French from every single student, and they get to hear themselves speak French every single day, and it's valuable for me to assess sort of where they're at. It's valuable for them to practice speaking, and it's not just speaking to their friends, but speaking in front of the class, and it's part of our routine, so it becomes very comfortable. And of course, it builds a nice community in my classroom.
Yeah, bravo, Jacob, fantastic.
Well, in the early French immersion classroom, there are expectations for the students to be using French all the time for academic purposes, but also for socializing, because that's the way that they can learn the French in a very meaningful way, is when they can incorporate their lives in their conversations and learn the vocabulary around it. I think the most rewarding part is when we're laughing together and telling our stories, and just when the students are just living through the language, being able to just be in the language. I think that's the key for this program. It's not just an academic program, it's your life.
There's French all over the school at different points of the day, and so whether you're in the French program or the English program, you hear the French language, and it's just a wonderful language. This program is built for all learners. So at the end of the day, parents do not need to understand the French language to be able to put their child into the program. If any of the children have any challenges or difficulties, the program has supports to be able to support them along the way. We're there to help them.
We work together with Canadian Parents for French so that students and families can explore some of the different aspects of French culture that their children are learning about through the French Immersion program. Like all of our district program options for kindergarten students, they are all free to everyone who registers for them. Anyone interested in registering their child for the early French Immersion program option can visit our district website for registration details and more information about the program.